President Bola Tinubu present 2026 budget before National Assembly. Governor Sheriff Oborevwori reaffirms his administration's commitment to grassroots development. Senate confirms Orishameyiwa Eyesan as new Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission. And abroad, President Putin vows no more wars if West treats Russia with respect. Good evening and welcome to the Delta Television Main News, where we bring you latest news stories from Nigeria and around the world. You can also follow our news online on Facebook and YouTube at Delta Broadcasting Service Asaba, or visit our website at www.dbsasaba. I am Blessing Usiagbada. Now the news in detail. President Bola Tinubu has presented the 2026 budget of 58.47 trillion naira to a joint session of the National Assembly, outlining his administration's fiscal priorities for the coming year. Dubbed the Budget of Consolidation, Renewed Resilience and Shared Prosperity, the proposal sets capital recurrent non-debt expenditure at 15.25 trillion naira, with capital expenditure projected at 26.08 trillion naira. The budget is anchored on a crude oil benchmark of $64.85 per barrel, a production target of 1.84 million barrels per day, and an exchange rate of 1,400 naira to the US dollar. Sectoral allocations reveal the government's strategic priorities. Defense and Security Command has the largest share at 5.41 trillion naira, reflecting ongoing efforts in strengthening national security. Infrastructure follows with 3.56 trillion naira, while education is allocated 3.52 trillion naira, highlighting the administration's focus on human capital development. The health sector receives 2.48 trillion naira, aimed at improving health care, aimed at achieving renewed resilience and shared prosperity for all Nigerians. The 2026 budget presentation marks a crucial step in Nigeria's fiscal planning, with lawmakers expected to review, debate, and approve the proposal in the coming weeks. President Bola Tinubu has renewed his call for the creation of state police, declaring that it is essential for improving internal security and strengthening governance at the grassroots. The president made the remarks at the 14th National Caucus meeting of the All Progressive Congress (APC), held at the State House Conference Center in Abuja. He revealed that he had assured United States and European partners that Nigeria would implement state policing, stressing that it must happen. President Tinubu also insisted on the practical implementation of local government autonomy, urging withholding funds meant for local councils. He emphasized that autonomy would be meaningless if allocations due to local government do not reach them directly, in line with the recent Supreme Court judgment. The president called on APC leaders to show responsibility at the state and local government levels, urging leadership and participation, saying deliberate efforts must be made to bring more women into the fold. The step to grassroots development, in line with the MORE agenda, designed to ensure that no part of the state is left behind. Governor Oborevwori stated this during the commissioning of several developmental projects executed by the Ndokwa East Local Government Council. Pere Botu reports.
The governor, who was represented by his deputy, Sir Monday Oyeme, said the chairman of Ndokwa East Council, Honorable Vincent Osilonya, had provided the leadership model for prudent to accountable leadership and the tangible fruits of the MORE agenda as they trickle down to the grassroots. Governor Oborevwori noted that Honorable Osilonya had demonstrated that local government was the closest to the people. The governor affirmed that by executing the various projects ranging from infrastructure to social utilities, the Ndokwa East Council had aligned perfectly with the vision of integrated state development. Governor Oborevwori said the new administrative building would enhance service delivery, noting that the importance of the e-library at this age of information communication technology could not be overemphasized. He expressed joy that economic activities were witnessing a boom with the construction of markets by the council, adding that investment in health and education facilities ensured a brighter, healthier future for the children of Ndokwa East. He urged the people to take full ownership of the projects and protect them from vandalism, saying that his administration remained committed to the Ndokwa nation with their contributions to the nation's economy and would continue to ensure that they receive their fair share of development and recognition. Governor Oborowori disclosed that work had commenced at the Abo Akarai Road, while the Kwale Beniku Bridge had been completed, promising that by next year, construction work would commence on the road from Emu Ebindo to Emu Iyasele, which would terminate in Ashaka.
This project belongs to you. I urge you to take full ownership. Please protect these facilities from vandalism and ensure that they are maintained so that they may serve you and your children.
In his address, the chairman of Ndokwa East Council, Honorable Vincent Osilonya, stated that the projects were need-based and designed to alleviate the suffering of the people. The projects commissioned during the ceremony included the Olwa Osisa Town Hall, a block of classroom at Olwa Osisa Primary School, the Ibrede Town Hall, the Ashaka E-Library, the Ndokwa East Local Government Council Annex in Ashaka, and the Chairman's Quarter in Ashaka, among others. The event was attended by high-ranking officials and dignitaries including Chief Godswill Obielum, the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Honorable Penawa Kalanama, the Commissioner for Primary Education, Dr. Kingsley Ashibogu, the Deputy Chief of Staff Government House, Sir Ifeanyi Osakwe, and traditional rulers including the Obi of Abo Kingdom, Dr. Greg Oputa III. I am Pere Botu reporting.
Governor Sheriff Oborevwori has said projects being commissioned at various local government areas are life-changing interventions across several critical sectors. Governor Oborevwori stated this during the commissioning of 19 transformative projects across Anyocha South local government area. Pere Botu reports.
The governor, represented by his deputy, Sir Monday Oyeme, hailed the commissioning of 19 key projects in Anyocha South aimed at boosting economic growth, security, health, education, agriculture, and rural development. He said Anyocha South Council, under the leadership of Honorable Jude Chukwuemeke, was a testament to what happens when local government administration aligned with the vision of the state government. The governor noted that to execute 19 significant projects between July 2024 and now was no small feat, adding that he spoke the volume of a leadership that was prudent with resources, focused on the people, and driven by the fear of God. He stated that Honorable Jude Chukwuemeke performance had vindicated the state government's trust in local government autonomy and effectiveness. Governor Oborowori noted that the commissioned projects spanned key sectors including economy, security, health, education, agriculture, and rural development, said the construction and renovation of hundreds of stores at Afo Market in Ogwashuku, Nkwo Market in Nsukwa, Olie Market in Ubulokiti, and Ishiagu Market would directly boost the local economy. He said the council's effort in providing traders with modern facilities and paving the central motor park in Ogwashuku was geared towards making commerce easier and more dignified for the people. The governor affirmed that security remained the bedrock of development, noting that the upgrading of the Obuloku police station to a full-fledged divisional headquarters, donation of vehicles, and the provision of 33 motorcycles to local vigilantes would ensure peace and security. He commended the Anyocha South Council for the renovation and equipping of the Obuluku General Hospital alongside the medical outreach across the 11 wards and for the new classrooms in Iche Primary School Ewolu and Etiti Amaka Primary School Ubuluno, thus providing a conducive environment for teaching and learning. Governor Oborowori urged residents to protect the projects from vandalism, support security agencies, and maintain peace at all times. The chairman of Anyocha South Council, Honorable Jude Chukwuemeke, highlighted the projects to include 40 lock-up stores at Afo Market Ogwashuku, police tactical unit building, and the upgrading of police posts at Ubuluku, 171 open stores at Ukwo Market in Nsukka, and 3-bedroom matron's quarters at Odonte, among others. Honorable Chukwuwike, while noting that no meaningful development could take place in the absence of vibrant and flourishing markets, which remained a critical driver of economic growth, he said his administration had deliberately invested in healthcare infrastructure, thereby establishing a strong footprint in the health sector. I am Pere Botu reporting.
The Director General of the Delta State Bureau for Orientation and Communications, Dr. Fred Latimo Ogenesiwe, has commended the youth and women of Kokori Inland in Ichop East local government area for their peaceful protest following the attempted murder of a farmer, Chief Dafe French Efeurobo, allegedly by suspected Fulani headsmen. In a statement, Dr. Ogenesiwe described the attack as gruesome and regrettable, announcing a personal donation of 100,000 naira to support the medical treatment of the 40-year-old victim, who is currently receiving critical care at an undisclosed hospital. He praised the restraint shown by the protesters and urged residents of Kokori community in Agbon Kingdom to remain calm and law-abiding, assuring them that the Delta State government and Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewori are aware of the incident and are taking steps to ensure the perpetrators are apprehended. The Bureau Director General called for an urgent stakeholders meeting to strengthen community security and appealed to the Commissioner of Police, CP Olufemi Abaniwonde, and other security agencies to intensify surveillance in Kokori, warning against self-help that could have their consequences. The Delta State government says it has made notable progress in project execution and infrastructure development under Governor Sheriff Oborewori. The Executive Assistant to the Governor on Public Enlightenment, Projects and Policies, Mr. Olisa Ifejika, stated this while highlighting the completion of the 20.95-kilometer Warri-Ode Shekiri Road with 19 bridges as a landmark achievement. He said the project has opened up riverine communities, improved connectivity, eased transportation, and boosted local economic activities. Mr. Ifejika noted other key developments, including flyovers at PTI and NRA junctions in Efrun and Warri, with ongoing projects in Ugeli and Agbo. Extensive drainage works are also underway to tackle flooding in urban centers such as Ubiye and Efrun. On security, Mr. Ifejika said improved access roads have enhanced rapid response by security agencies. The executive assistant called on residents to remain vigilant, participate in safeguarding their communities, and register to vote in upcoming elections to support government policies. He reiterated that the Oborewori administration remains committed to peace, security, and sustained development, stressing that progress can only be achieved through cooperation between the government and the people. The chairman of Oshimili North Local Government Area, Honorable Innocent Eseweze, has cautioned councillors and the local government against acts capable of creating crisis in the council. Honorable Eseweze cautioned against the use of force and other illegal methods in the removal of the leader of the legislative arm of the council. The chairman made the remarks in Akuku Igbo while receiving the new leadership of the legislative arm of the council, elected by the lawmakers. He advised the councillors to always adhere to the law and regulations guiding local government administration in all their activities. He sued for peace and application of due diligence in all activities of the council to enable them give people of Oshimili North dividends of democracy. According to him, the task before the executive and legislative arm was how to bring dividends of democracy to the people of Oshimili North. He pledged to work with the new leadership of the council's legislature for peace and all-round development of the area. Presenting the new leader of the legislative arm, Mr. Henry Olowo, the clerk of the House, Mr. Benedict Agboje, assured the chairman that it would work as a team. Other new principal officers of the legislative arm elected along with Olowo are Mrs. Augustina Odogu, Deputy Leader, Patrick Nwako, Majority Leader, Paul Okai, Deputy Majority Leader Okocha Onyisi, Chief Whip, and Cyril Ufo, Minority Leader. The new leader, Honorable Olowo, affirmed that the legislature in the council would remain committed to the rule of law, democratic governance, and the protection of legislative independence. It was a moment of joy in Isoko land, as no fewer than 1,000 vulnerable widows from Isoko Nation and Ndokwa East benefited from food items, cash gifts, and clothing distributed as Christmas packages by the Macaulay Foundation, a non-governmental organization. The event took place at the residence of the foundation's founder, Comrade Ovuzore Macaulay, in Owolobo, Isoko North Local Government Area. Henry Onogwa reports.
Addressing the gathering, Comrade Ovuzore Macaulay expressed happiness over the massive turnout, explaining that the foundation initially planned to support 800 widows but eventually reached over 1,000 beneficiaries, including widows from Ndokwa East. He appealed to religious leaders to preach peace and moral values, noting the rising cases of internet fraud, cultism, and other social vices among youths. Comrade Macaulay urged Nigerians to pray for the leadership of the state and the country, stressing that security is everyone's responsibility. He also appreciated his wife, Mrs. Amaka Macaulay, and all those who supported the program in various ways.
For me, it's not about me, it's about God. This is the only way I tell God thank you for keeping my life, keeping my family for the year. Not just giving them food, but also feeding them. Because I want them to have that sense of belonging. I want them to feel the spirit of Christmas. Some of the widows you see here are not just widows, some of them don't even have children to cater for them. So the little we're able to provide for them, the cash, the rice, and everything, helps them to have that feeling that they belong to society, that God has not forsaken them.
The chairman of Isoko North Local Government Area, Honorable Godwin Ogoroba, who spoke on behalf of other council chairmen, commended the founder for the gesture, describing it as a true reflection of religious teachings. He encouraged residents to support the less privileged in their communities to attract God's blessings and foster progress.
This season is season to show love. If you carry sacks of rice, bags of ram, cow, 20 and you are eating alone and your neighbors are not happy, one way or the other, you are not fulfilling the scriptures. So this is the time to show love. And our leader has done just that.
In their goodwill messages, the chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Isoko North, Mr. Daniel Emebaino, and the APC chairman in Isoko South, Mr. Vincent Ebobo, praised the initiative and called on other well-meaning individuals to emulate Comrade Ovuzore Macaulay.
I'm appealing to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and also the Governor of our DSC that they need to accommodate you. You need to go back to government. This is the kind of person we want.
Speaking to newsmen, the chairperson of the Macaulay Foundation, Mrs. Amaka Macaulay, said the outreach was part of the foundation's commitment to giving back to society and restoring hope to vulnerable widows.
The country is very good. It wasn't that it wasn't going to happen, but because of the number of people we went to cater for, we didn't want to go less. So I told him, you know what, we'll take the group by the phone and we will do that. So we thank God for his continuous provision and we're able to achieve the 1,000 widows for today.
Highlight of the ceremony was the presentation of food items, cash gifts, and clothing to beneficiaries by the Macaulay Foundation. Henry Onogwa reporting.
The General Manager of Delta Broadcasting Service DBS Asaba, Mrs. Christine Jobome Emetulu, has pledged a strengthened partnership with the Delta State Chapter of the Nigeria Women in Journalism NAWOJ to promote gender equality, amplify women's voices, and advance women's empowerment across the state. Mrs. Jobome Emetulu made the declaration while receiving members of NAWOJ on an advocacy visit to the station. Henry Usiayo reports.
Mrs. Jobome Emetulu highlighted DBS Asaba's commitment to collaborating with the union and other relevant organizations in creating programs that not only celebrate women's contributions, but also provide platforms for discussing key societal issues affecting women. The DBS General Manager further noted that the partnership with NAWOJ will be instrumental in driving programs that educate, inspire, and empower women across Delta State and beyond.
So as an organization, Delta Broadcasting Service, which is ever ready and poised to serve our publics better, to ensure that a mandate of informing, educating, and entertaining is realized, to ensure that a mandate of propagating the policies and programs of the Delta State government is also realized. We are quick to collaborate with parties who come to us for collaboration. You would agree with me that women fall very far short in terms of positions in governance, and if we do not do anything intentional about it, the status quo is not going to change. So I intend, and with the collaborations that we'll be getting, to ensure that women are given an illumination of their personalities as much as possible.
Earlier, the chairperson of NAWOJ, Delta State Chapter, Comrade Sonia Unobunjo, said that a visit was part of the newly elected Executive Committee's outreach efforts to acknowledge the General Manager's continuous support for the union. Comrade Unobunjo noted that the advocacy visit was to foster collaboration in engaging the public through radio programs on issues affecting women, including gender-based violence, leadership, and economic empowerment.
I want to also say that NAWOJ has been an advocate on issues which we are tasked every day to look at new issues in the society. And today we have come to say thank you for helping us all this while. It has been wonderful. It has been a smooth one. The Oliver twist will not end there. But I'll tell you that giving us an opportunity had made us a known name in Delta State.
In a symbolic gesture underscoring her dedication to women's causes, Mrs. Jobome Emetulu was formally invested as one of the patrons of the Delta State chapter of NAWOJ.
Today being the 19th day of December 2025, we invest on our General Manager DBS Asaba, a patroness of NAWOJ Delta State chapter.
I'm glad to be in this position, and I pledge to be of service to not just uphold but to sustain the good values that NAWOJ is bringing on to society.
The advocacy visit is expected to further cement the partnership between DBS Asaba, one of the state's leading stations, and the union, signaling a renewed focus on advocacy and public engagement. Henry Usiayu reporting.
You're watching Delta TV Main News. Still to come, President Putin vows no more wars if West treats Russia with respect. Details of this story and many more will come after the short break. Please stay with us.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Introducing Soft Home Interiors, where luxury meets modern living. Crafted with precision, our doors are more than entryways. They are declarations of style. At Soft Home Interiors, we make your home or office space a safe haven with our bulletproof security doors, anti-fire doors, pivot doors, super security doors, interior doors, smart locks. We have all types of doors you need and in any size or color. We deliver nationwide. Soft Home Interiors is a division of MAG 1000 Security, interior doors, smart locks, and Turkey furnitures. For sales and consultations, visit us at our head office located at Asaba Lagos Expressway beside Apam's Funeral Undertakers opposite Ekemas Oil Nigeria Limited, Asaba. You can call us on 0803 672 9662 or 0708 943 8130. Follow us on Instagram at Soft Home Interiors. Catch all our latest designs on TikTok at Soft Home Interiors. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at Soft Home Interiors. To discover the art of modern living, Soft Home Interiors. Experience the difference. Experience the luxury.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money point, thank you.
Customer, na transfer abi? Confirm.
Bro, na transfer o.
Na money point oga. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as Sure Banker. Progress na small wind wey dey carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go buy ball.
Victor, even you dey use money point?
Of course na, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money Point, made for your progress.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show me, you show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Mama the mama.
Wally,
Gen Z mama we carry better swag.
you dey wine. E be like say plenty credit don overload for that your size.
Now water, you say no now.
Glow Talk Master, my little lioness.
When they retire senior lions.
I dey make one better dress where you go wear for these holidays.
When I land them, I go finish you with plenty kissing.
Who you dey kiss dey finish all my credit? Who be this? Mr. Man.
Ah, Mama.
Why you dey disturb us now?
You almost give me heart attack. Oh.
Be like say you never hear about Glow Talk Master.
We get free data, let's video call her.
Free on Glow Talk Master. Talk minutes and get 6 minutes free, plus 15 megabytes of data free. Simply dial *606#. 2,000 naira for new customers, 1,000 naira for voice, 1,000 naira for data.
Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stuff. Dishes come alive with so much taste.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Welcome back to Delta TV Main News. The global scene is next as we join our World News Desk.
Russia's President Vladimir Putin has vowed there will be no more wars after Ukraine, provided Russia is treated with respect. Speaking during a marathon televised event lasting nearly 4.5 hours, President Putin dismissed claims that Moscow plans to attack European countries as nonsense. Asked about the possibility of new special military operations, the term he uses for the ongoing war in Ukraine, Putin said such actions will not occur if Russia's interests are respected. The broadcast, known as the Direct Line, featured questions from both the public and journalists across Russia, with Putin seated beneath a giant map of Russia, including occupied areas of Ukraine like Crimea. Russia's state television reported that more than 3 million questions were submitted for the session. Heavy rains have disrupted life across the United Arab Emirates, with dozens of flights cancelled or delayed and major streets flooded. Dubai's Emirates airline cut off 13 flights today, while neighboring Sharjah Airport also reported delays and cancellations following an overnight downpour that lit up the sky with lightning and loud thunder. In Sharjah, the main street was completely submerged, with residents wading through floodwaters. The scenes records last year's record rains, which forced the cancellation of over 2,000 flights in Dubai. Authorities had warned residents to stay indoors unless absolutely necessary. Early today, water pumping trucks were deployed across Dubai to clear blocked roads and remove large puddles.
Welcome back. Let's join our business news desk for stories on business and the economy.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has reduced its petrol price for the third time in December 2025. According to a report, NNPCL has reduced the petrol price to 835 per litre, down from 915 naira per litre. This means that the state-owned OFM adjusted its fuel price by 80 naira. The development comes as MROS, Bovas and AA Rano earlier reviewed their fuel pump price to between 739 naira and 865 naira per litre in the nation's capital. Recall that NNPCL, other filling stations, reduced fuel on December 4 and 10. Similarly, the Dangote refinery has reiterated that its petrol gantry price remains at 699 naira per litre. The company made this known in a notice on its X account, stressing that the product is available for pickup by petroleum marketers. This comes as the retail price of petrol has dropped to between 739 naira and 912 naira per litre at filling stations in Abuja. Recall that the 650,000 barrel per day refinery last Thursday reduced its gantry petrol price by 129 naira from 828 naira to 699 naira per litre. The refinery's move resulted in a price cut among private depot owners to at least 703 naira per litre and at most 800 naira per litre.
The traditional marriage between former Miss Oshobo and Mr. Raphael Ogosi took place today in Asaba, with a call on the couple to guard against third-party interference in their marital affairs. The bride is the daughter of a former general manager of the Delta Broadcasting Service DBS Asaba, Mr. Albert Oshobo, a barrister. Eunice Emezia reports.
The traditional marriage rites were performed at the bride's family compound in Asaba amidst cheers and encomiums from family and friends, including the DBS Asaba family, led by the general manager, Mrs. Christine Jubome Emetulu.
Confirm, is it the river we are talking about? Are you very
sure? Prayers were made for the couple. At a reception held for guests, Chairman on the occasion, Comrade Michael Keme, congratulated the couple and urged them to nurture the love that brought them together. In an interview, the couple, Mr. and Mrs. Raphael Ogosi, thanked God for making their dream come true and thanked the guests for sharing in their joy.
I'm excited, I'm happy, it's been a long time coming. I'm excited to be married to the love of my life. God's guidance, I know that life has a lot to store for us. I can't wait to experience it.
Okay, I've known my wife since we were kids. She's kind, she's persistent, she's hardworking. She caters to me very much. She's there for those she calls her own. That's something that I really exhibited with. She's God-fearing, and she's a woman of courage.
The father of the groom, a seasoned musician and producer in the country, known for the Eba Wolemdi and other popular tracks, Mr. Emmanuel Ogosi, and the parents of the bride, advised the couple to always forgive each other and pray together.
So I'm happy, very good boy. His IQ is something else. Humble also, very respectful.
I'm so happy and thankful to God. I wish them the best of the best, happy married life, and all the blessings that go with marriage.
Former general manager, that's a broadcasting service, the person of Barrister Albert Oshobo. His daughter is getting married today, and we're all excited, and we have come to rejoice with them. And they have to be intentional about it. Respect for each other, honor each other.
My former GM, Albert Oshobo, his daughter is getting married today, and I'm very excited to be here. He was a good person. When you're a good person, you just continue to relate well with your staff. I wish him joy, joyful granddad. He's going to live old to enjoy his children.
This marriage between Isoko and the Anioma houses, Oshobo family marrying to Okuse family. The two families are compatible, and today they are getting married. We are happy, we are glad that God has done it.
The event featured cutting of the marriage cake, among other activities. Eunice Emeyazia reporting.
The state governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewori, has expressed deep sorrow over the passing of former senator representing Delta North Senatorial District, Senator Peter Wamboshi, describing his death as a great loss to Delta State and the Anioma Nation and Nigeria at large. Governor Oborewori, in a condolence message issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Sir Festus Anho, said Senator Wamboshi was a proud son of the state and a courageous defender of the Anioma cause, whose contributions to nation building would remain indelible. The governor recalled the late senator's impactful service at the National Assembly, where he chaired the Senate Committee on Niger Delta Affairs, noting that his voice and advocacy for the development of the Niger Delta and the state stood him out as a committed and passionate leader. He said Senator Wamboshi's political journey and rise to prominence were anchored on a rich political pedigree, selfless service, and unwavering commitment to the ideals of democracy, which also saw him serve meritoriously as a two-time chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the state. According to the governor, the late lawmaker devoted his life to the service of his people, the party, and the nation, leaving behind a legacy of courage, loyalty, and dedication to public service. Now, our thought for the day. Hard work pays off. Never give up. And to end the news, here's a rundown of our major stories. President Bola Tinubu has presented the 2026 budget of 58.47 trillion naira to a joint session of the National Assembly, outlining his administration's fiscal priorities for the coming year. Dubbed the Budget of Consolidation, Renewed Resilience and Shared Prosperity, the proposal sets capital recurrent non-debt expenditure at 15.25 trillion naira, with capital expenditure projected at 26.08 trillion naira. The state governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewori, has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to grassroots development in line with the MORE agenda, designed to ensure that no part of the state is left behind. Governor Oborewori stated this during the commissioning of several developmental projects executed by the Ndokwa East Local Government Council. The Senate has confirmed the appointment of Orishemeyiwa Eyeson as a new Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, and Saidu Mohammed as Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA. The confirmations follow the consideration of a report by a joint Senate committee chaired by Senator Abdulrahman Kawu. And abroad, President Putin vows no more wars if West treats Russia with respect. That ends Delta TV Main News. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You can also follow our news online on Facebook and YouTube at Delta Broadcasting Service Asaba, or visit our website at www.dbsasaba.com. I am Blessing Usiagoda. Have a great weekend and a peaceful night rest.